If I give coffee just what it needs, it will be able to consume it all.
Yeah.
However, if I just pick any fertilizer that I get off the shelf and I give it to coffee, chances are high the coffee will only utilize what it needs. For example, if I just give coffee urea, all DAP, it will just use what it needs from what I've given it, and it will leave the rest in the soil, which becomes a residue in the end, spoiling our soils. Yes. But if you do use the crop specifics that we are preaching or that we're encouraging the farmers to use, the crop will just be able to utilize each and everything you've given it, and in the end, there will be no destroying of our soils.
Of soils. You scanned that QR code, you asked, and we are answering. The small things, the little things. You call them little, but they could cost you your farm. So you asked, you want to know, what are the little things that people do, the little mistakes that people make that could cost them their farm in goat farming? Well, we are here to answer those questions in this episode. Welcome to a brand new episode of NTV Seeds of Gold. I am your host, Sheila Namafu, and boy, do I have a roller coaster fun episode for you. Don't go away.
Farmers do one single mistake. They invest on the factors of production and forget the production. Not even 10 million shillings spent on construction. I'm housing 300 goats. 300 goats can get me a minimum of 150 million shillings every 6 months.
It's a brand new episode brought to you by YPA for the expert opinion. Now, speaking of experts, we are at YPA with the managing director of the Youth Platform Africa. Almost, well, one would say the biggest and most impressive goat farm in the country or region, so to speak. Debatable, I don't know. I'm with the MD, who knows? I might get something good out of it. Either way, today we are looking at the little mistakes that people make on their goat farms that could cost them pretty much everything, the entire investment. It is nice to have you on the show again, Obed.
Thank you, Sheila.
Today I seem to be the celebrity of the day. The little guys won't leave me alone.
Yeah,
so, you have told us everything and anything, every chance you've gotten on TikTok, on NTV Seeds of Gold and everywhere about goat farming.
Yeah.
Today we are here to pick your brain. The public demanded what they say we do. So they would like to know, what are these little mistakes that could cost them their farms?
Yes, very good evening. Thank you for watching NTV Seeds of Gold. My name is Obed Ben, president of the Little Income Earners. If you're a little income earner, loud shouts. I love you so much, and thank you for being little income earner. But we want you to become the big income earner. That is why we are here looking at these golden animals. They are so pretty. Do you know that gold is one of the most precious natural resources?
So I've been told.
But do you know that most people have lost lives and have lost lots of money in the same business that is supposed to give us a lot?
Yeah.
Same applies here. We have goats. We have been doing goats as YPA for the last 18 years. And in only those years, we have nominated to be the biggest in East Africa. No, it's always easy. You know, everyone almost has a smartphone, right? So just use your smartphone. Ask Google. Ask anyone. It's proven. Because if you can ever tell me there is a farm that has half of what we have, then I'll stop being the biggest. But what has helped us is the elimination of those funny small mistakes that people do out there. Mistake number one, quote me right, mistake number one is having a small dream for the goat farm.
How do you mean small dream?
Someone is like, I wish I can have 100 goats. That is mistake number one. You have failed already. You will not go anywhere. And no one will tell you about this. Wow, have you really finished? This is 75 million we're talking about. 100 goats is just 100 goats. Let's not count them as buildings in Kampala. A goat is a goat. Yes, it is very precious, very profitable, but if you have only 100, you are too small to compete internationally.
Yeah.
So mistake number one is us going into the business without looking at it as a business.
And yet the intention is for it to be a business.
This is a mystery and most people will not tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you it is very, very, very understandable. Now, last year, there are people who joined YPA and they joined with, these are my close friends, they joined with 15 goats. And this year they are saying, Embuzi nazimala.
Did they have 15 goats?
15 goats, and they say, and now I'm looking for bees, I am done with goats. Meanwhile, me, the person they joined, or the company they joined, we are looking for 10 million goats. Does it make sense? So, ladies and gentlemen, mistake number one is yearning, having a burning desire for just a small thing. You cannot afford to have 100 goats. You cannot afford to have 1,000 goats. We should have as many goats as possible. Do you know that the leading export for Uganda is coffee?
Yes.
And do you know that people who have square miles of coffee?
Yeah.
Now, what if all of us had square miles? We would be the leading exporters of coffee in the whole world.
We should.
But we have, if someone does 50 acres, they have, we are the best.
They were top.
Yesha, ninako na irrigation. You see, so small thinking has kept us behind. The only difference I have between that I have from you is that I am big dreaming. So mistake number two that farmers usually do is look out for a very fancy, nice looking goat house. Because you have a very small dream, you don't think about the actual investment. A goat house is not even an investment. It is called a capital expense. Now, I'm in economics. My fellow farmers, we are now that road. It is called capital expenditure. Now, look at the house we are seated in. Right here, I'm housing 300 goats. And this is the house. Is it doing the job?
It's getting the job done.
Thank you. Thank you. This is not an apartment that we are looking for somewhere to sleep.
So what's wrong with the fancy house?
It wastes our money. And it doesn't do the job well. So you see, do you think this thing was there?
No.
Kindly show them. This one, here. It wasn't there. Neither was this. Can it be done on a raised piece of goat pen? Of course not. Goats that sleep on wood cannot be as healthy as my goats that sleep on this ground. Farmers really know, they know, that there are enzymes, there are bacteria in the soil.
Yeah.
You get my point? And some of the bacteria in the soil is good, while some of the bacteria in soil is bad.
Okay.
So we need all the bad and the good. Do you know that you have cancerous cells in you?
Yes.
You are aware. But do you know that sometimes they can be bad
Yes.
if they go in numbers that are beyond normal? Exactly. So we need the bad bacteria in the body of the goat. Ooh. I want the page. So you having a fancy, we are not here to do, how do they call it? Show off. We are not trying to be smart unless we are Sheila.
Oh, wow.
You get my point? So you can see between her and me, who is a farmer, it is explanatory. Why? Because she has visited. This is my home. And you see the kind of ease, how I'm seated. I'm seated like someone who is at home. And she's seated on Vunkenke because the kind of chairs I have.
Why are you picking on me?
You get my point? So, instead of wasting 1 billion on construction, heaven's sake, waste the 1 billion on goats. Farmers do one single mistake. They invest on the factors of production and forget the production. I don't know if I'm making sense to anyone. You invest in factors of production and forget the production. Let's take it for example. You have 100 million, right?
Yep.
100 million, you buy land worth 50 million shillings. You do construction worth 30 million shillings. You drill water worth 15 million shillings. Right now, as we speak, we have 5 million left.
Yep.
And this is what we are going to use for buying goats. Now, my question, what are you going to sell in the next 6 months? That is a silly mistake. I don't know if they have showed you around. Very easy. Not even 10 million shillings spent on construction. You get my point? I'm housing 300 goats. And guess what? 300 goats can get me about a minimum of 150 million shillings every 6 months. You're going to invest the same money, but the other way around. And you're going to be getting 5 million every 6 months. You'll never find me. You'll always call me an Illuminati, state agent. It's as simple as that. The other mistake they do is they don't think about the Ugandan goats.
We know that our local breed is very robust. It's very resistant to a good number of diseases and all. Well, I don't, but you can tell them, right? Why they should have the local breed.
We are Ugandan, for heaven's sake. There is that ingredient that is supposed to make you Ugandan. So if it is South African goat, unless you mix it with, you crossbreed it with a local breed, you're not going to have the business. Okay, Sheila, you have been working on this show. This is one of the best shows, actually.
You are too kind.
One of the best shows in East Africa. Especially geared to economic growth and empowerment. This is the right thing you're supposed to do. That is why I spare my time. I don't waste it. I spare it for us to grow, because I have learned a lot from this show, and I recommend it for most people, especially those that want to do very, very well in agribusiness. Thank you so much, NTV. May God bless you. And I'm telling you, you have been to very many places. Tell me one place you have gone and you have found 2,000, only 2,000 exotic breed goats.
We are going to take a very short commercial break, and when we return, I will have that list of places with over 2,000 exotic goats and so many more silly mistakes that you shouldn't be making in goat farming. Don't go away. Welcome back from the break. I'm glad that you're still watching. Just before we went off, Obed was firmly telling us why it's imperative that we incorporate the local breed into our goat farms. I do not have the list of over 2,000.
You will never get it, because it is impossible. The only person that has tried, but he did not also have pure exotic breeds. He had crossbreeds. You see, there is a wrong marketing strategy that our farmers left. Yes, the exotic breeds grow fast. They have they weigh too much compared to our local, but they can't stay. They will not stay. So, silly mistake number one is to think that the better the percentage of the exoticism in the goat, the exoticism in the goat does not yield you money. What yields you money is the ability to have the goats. What we need, ladies and gentlemen, we need multiple goats and goats that we can keep.
Long enough.
Exactly. Because the longer the goat lives, the more we get from it.
True. Get more money from it.
Even if it is for fattening, it will grow bigger. And the bigger it grows, the more money it gains for me.
True.
Even if it is a mother goat like that one behind you, the longer it lives, the more kids it gives me.
That is true.
You get my point? And this kid born, if it dies instantly, I will not get money. It has to grow. So it means I have to be able to keep the goats. The environment around here does not allow us to have pure exotic breeds. That is why dairy farming is almost extinct in Uganda. Because for dairy goats, they are pure.
Exactly.
You have to take care of them as though they are pigs. You clean, you wash, you sanitizer. Have you seen sanitizer there?
No.
These goats are going to go out in the field. They go and these are not locals. These are crossbreeds. So I have brought the local breed into the play.
Yeah.
Because why? I'm a Ugandan. So bring the Muzungu because they are characters. They are characteristics we need. Mix.
Because they're bigger, they're whatever.
Exactly.
We mix. So
Then mix it with resistance
ours live longer.
and the ability to adapt the climate that
And
is
environment,
natural to it.
Yeah.
And the rest will be very well.
Yeah.
So, mistake number 3. This brings us to mistake number 3. What we usually do as farmers is to think that the longer the bucks stay with the female goats, the more chances of having more kids. Goats are not human beings, my friend.
Even I know that one is silly.
Goats are not human beings. They don't play, they mate for a reason. So stop doing that, my friend.
When I got here, I noticed you have about 4 only that have recently been brought in.
Exactly. And they're going to be here for a maximum of 3 months.
And then they go away.
Then they go away. They will have finished all of these ladies here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these guys are very serious. They know how to do it right. These guys here, in just 3 months, they will have made sure everyone is carrying something inside. You get my point? So, the longer they stay, the higher chances of inbreeding.
Yes.
The higher chances of having abortion. You know, there are types of abortion. There are many types of abortion. There is some abortions are caused by brucella. Some abortions are caused by them hitting each other. But if a male goat is in the house and it finds that it has no goat to mate, but remember it is around a woman, which woman is stimulating its urge for mating, but it can't do it. It will start mating with whichever goat it meets. It runs after this one, but the goat it is running after, it is pregnant. So there are more chances of abortion. Number 3, you're going to have kids every day. And that's very bad for a farmer. How do you earn? Farming was seasoned, and our money is in season. So the moment you stop the season, you're going to have 2 kids on Monday, 3 kids on Friday, 2 kids on Wednesday, 4 kids. So when the time for selling comes, you're going to still sell 2 kids. You get my point? So here when you're getting the kids, you're like, hey, I'm getting. But when the time for selling comes, you are not able to do selection. You cannot remove 100 kids and take them.
Yeah.
For instance, in this farm, I think not in less than a week ago, we have transferred about 300 kids. Now we have others that we are going to take away in the next 2 months. This gives me ability to separate the females, the nannies, the female kids, the male kids. I can separate them, take them, then bring my bucks to meet with the dues, the mother goat, the mother herd, the capital. I take the profit. So I can calculate, this year I have, from farm X, I have gotten 200 kids. Now, if 2 kids are born today, there is much chance, almost 70% of the chances are negative. Because if 1 kid dies, really, who cares? You get my point? But if I have 300 kids and I lose 20, that's a point. You get my point?
Yeah.
And now they have a target, but you cannot give someone a target yet you are not sure that the occurrence will happen.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
You don't know how many kids will be born today because 2 goats are pregnant. For you, you're looking at 3. So it is hard to track. So mistake number 3 is making bucks stay with goats forever.
Too long.
That is something terrible and we should avoid it. They should stay in different places. They should not stay with the goats because it increases risks. And also the male goats, you can look at them now. They have been brought like maybe a week ago, right? Yeah, a week ago, but they are already now tired. They are already getting skinny because they are doing job every day, night and night. Chirona misana, like these Kampalanians.
So at what point do you say, you know what, so within 3 weeks, 3 months be too long to have them here?
No, because that is how the oldest kid and the youngest kid, the difference is 3 months. You get my point?
I hear you.
So they are now kids, for example, they are kids that have been playing with you here. Now, those ones and these ones are the same age. I count them as the same age.
Okay.
You get my point? A kid of 1 month, a kid of 2 months, and a kid of 1 week, they are all the same.
Within the same.
So it means even when they are getting their mothers, when the mothers get to hit, they will get to hit at the same time.
Yeah.
You get my point? So if I bring them for 1 month, since they are many, the goats are many, they will have not conceived all of them. And I give them also chance because a goat can mate with the male, but it doesn't get pregnant instantly. So it could take some time before it gets what? Pregnant. So in case it misses, it has
month, we try the
exactly.
next month,
So it can do
and
it
the next,
again.
yeah.
For purposes of making sure that I have high productivity.
Yeah.
Then mistake number 4. Market. The market around you is not the market. Don't stop taking your goats to the market. At least call YPA. How many goats do you have? 1,000? 2 million goats? 100? Guys, call me. I am here looking for goats and I'm buying at a very good price.
So if I'm not calling you, who should I call? Because you said at least.
Look for better market.
And what would the better market be?
Now, let me ask you. How do you, as in TV, how do you get advertisers?
You're speaking to the team of NTV Seeds of Gold. I'll
Yes.
get you the marketeers. we specialize.
How do you get to YPA farms?
Scout.
For exactly. Why are farmers so lazy? What's wrong with if NTV is scouting and looking for who to visit and get the right information, then why not leaving your comfort zone to look for the big people that can take your goats?
To be fair,
Maybe you're also not sure of your consistency in production. Maybe you're doing it for anyway. Maybe the purpose was getting meat to eat at home when you get a visitor. If you're a serious farmer, why would you take your goats to a Muburo market? You know how they call them collection centers. And do you know the word behind the collection that they don't speak? Collection of problem centers.
I'm done.
whoever has a goat that is not okay,
Takes it to the collection center. To be fair, some people would rather play it safe, you know, like it's safer. At least I know I will get something out of it. For some, as I'm saying.
no, the thing is, play it safe or play it right. Yes, as simple as that. So whoever is playing it safe is doing another mistake.
That's true. That's true.
Because this is not war. We are not in war. We are not doing survival. Actually, even in war, the hiders usually die first than the seekers. It is so obscene to hide your goats because you think you don't want people to see them, and they will still now hunt you to kill you. Even if you don't show them goats, they will kill you. Today, I have markets looking for YPA. Last year alone, 2025, I've gone to 12 countries teaching them what I'm doing right. These small mistakes, they have paid me in tens of thousands of dollars. And I've been to 12 countries. These people have looked for me. Why do they look for me? I'm all over the place.
You are all over the place.
Yes. And why should I be down there? If God is known everywhere and I'm in his image, why am I not known?
So I'm going to take you back a little bit. At least they should call YPA.
Yes, I can even give
but-
you the number.
But what could be the other options for them? Because
Yes.
we're trying to mitigate
First,
this.
let's first get the available option. Why are they looking for another option yet I'm still buying? 0707 72 56 04. If you want to dial on another number, you change the last digits. Instead of 04, you put 40. I said 0707 72 56 04 or 40. Both numbers are calling directly in my office, and we are going to buy those goats. Don't call me if you have 2 goats. Simalala,
What's the minimum number?
the minimum number 100. If you have 2, get another
Collection
another
center?
50 people with 2 goats. Make 100, I'll come and pay at once. You get my point? Yes. Simalala, I'm just telling you what I can afford to eat. I can't afford to eat 2 goats. So remember where I started from, mistake number 1. So if you have 2 goats, you're doing mistake number 1. Having a very small dream. You grow it. Market. We are all in business because we want to serve the market. But which market are you targeting? Are you targeting the milk goat? The dairy market? Are you targeting the breeding market? Are you targeting the meat market? What is it? Are you targeting the consultancy market? The planning market? What is it that you're doing? So the markets that you're targeting should be able to clearly know that if we go to so and so, so you cannot come to me looking for breeding goats. You cannot come to me looking for dairy goats. Even when I have them, that is not my major business. People know me for meat goats, and that is what I have. You get my point? So if you want to grow your money, look out for the market. Market number 1 is YPA, Youth Platform Africa, the biggest goat farm. Of course, it has the biggest goat market. But also, there are other foreign markets who want our meat. In Qatar alone, they want at least 100,000 tons. 100,000 tons a month.
And you can get us there? Or
Yes, I can get you there. So all I want is some serious farmer out there.
yeah.
But the problem is, most people think that we are here talking or teaching people because we want them to join YPA. Yes, you can join YPA, but that is not the best solution. If you have your farm, it is better than joining YPA. Can I repeat? You owning your farm is better than joining YPA. Because why? If you have your farm, you have the liberty to grow past us.
Yeah.
But if you are part of us, you may not grow past us, because every time you grow, we are also growing.
Yeah.
You get my point? So, also, someone will be scared or will not be comfortable enough, except a few. Maybe in the near future when we have our choppers flying in the Mulimu Jam. Until we get there. Someone might be scared to get there, maybe $5 million to invest with us.
True.
You get my point? But if they have their own farm, they can even invest $10 million.
True.
I have a friend who has a $10 million factory here in Weru. $10 million factory. They can do the same in goats, but they might be scared when they look at YPA. Won't they? Won't they? When we have our choppers and we are living in traffic with your money, you will know that you did a mistake. If you can't start your farm, join us. Let's save you the money for buying these structures, the money for buying land, the money for registering a farm name, the money for drugs, the money. We are going to do goat farming. All the money that you have will be directed to the production, which is goats. Then the other monies for us we shall handle, and the business itself we shall pay YPA and all the expenses that we have. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look out for the market. But if you don't, if you have land or you can have access to land, we can do management from your land.
When I already have
Yes.
the land, you bring
Or you have access to land. You have the capacity to buy land. We can come as YPA, do the management role. Have you seen what Protea does? What Marriott does?
Yes, I have.
You get my point? You build your hotel,
We come and take
put
over.
everything. They take over.
Yeah.
They pay you. This is what we do.
When I last spoke to you in regards to maize and the land issue,
Yes.
you had a particular acreage for the maize.
Yes.
Do you have a particular acreage for the goats as well?
Yes, we have particular number. Heads of goats.
No, how about the land? If I have just land and I'm like, guys,
No, we can now think of the model. For example, if you have small land, we shall do modern intensive.
what is small land? When it comes to you, I don't trust
Small-
you and the word small. You know what I mean?
Small land is maybe 5 acres, 10 acres, 1 acre.
That's why you and small don't work together. When you say small,
So when you have 1 acre, 10, 20, that is small land. Even 50 is small land. If you have small land, we shall look for the model fit, depending
or sage.
depending on the number you want to do. But if you have big acreage, then we shall automatically do free range.
Of course.
Yes, but the number we can't go below, if you are doing management from your farm, is 100. We can't do below 100. You must be 100 and above. If you have less than 100, come here. Let's join. Let's join YPA. My friend, you're not ready. Because even if you try, let me also repeat. Mistake number, this takes us to mistake number 5. Is it number 4 now, number 5, number 6, whatever?
It is mistake number 5, and we're taking another very short commercial break, but we'll be right back with more on the silly mistakes that we make in goat farming. Believe you me, Obed, he's got a lot more in store for you. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Thank you so much. You are still with us. We are with the farm-tongued Obed and one of the goat geniuses, I must say, that we've got going. Now, we are looking at more mistakes that people make in goat farming that could cost them pretty much everything. It's a huge investment. Are you doing it right? Are you making silly mistakes? We're here to answer those questions. Obed, we were looking at mistake number 5.
I was saying mistake number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen goat farming okuva gyetandikidde. It is one of the oldest investments. Do you know that goat farming is older than man himself?
No, I don't know that.
You don't know that? Let me take you to the Bible, the Holy Bible, where man was created. Man was created on day 6. You get my point?
Now I feel dumb.
And my goats were created on day 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the goats are older than man himself. So if you keep doing it the right way, you'll get the benefits that you're supposed to take. Let me ask you, would you rather go to a farm and go back tomorrow and go back the other day? Or would you go there once and never go back? Do you know that you can go to farm A? Let's say you have gone to Sheila farm, goat farm experts. You buy goats today. The other day you go back to buy goats and there is no goat at all. What happened? They was all stolen at night. It is a silly mistake to think that goats will survive without security. How? Mukama afayo yakuwa magezi ngatafayo. He gave you knowledge because he cares, and you're not using the knowledge, and you're here blaming him. Let me tell you, you're just doing a blame game, and guess what? It is going to eat you. I wonder, in Kampala, you find a mobile money shop, these agents, or an agent bank, whatever. They have capital of 70 million, and they have 2 guns at the gate, at the entrance. 2, not 1, 2. You find a goat farm worth 400 million shillings, unguarded. Silly mistake. Have very good security. You need to protect your goats with all your might and make sure even the security people there are always routinely supervised and checked. Mistake number 6. Talking about supervision and checking. Mistake number 6. The farmer's foot is the best fertilizer.
Really?
You'd rather choose not to do any fertilization of your farm, but be there. Should I repeat? I'm repeating it for you. The one and only following Obed Ben. I'm saying the farmer's foot is the best what? Fertilizer. We all know agribusiness is one of the most profitable businesses, right? Why? Especially in Uganda, there's no tax. Do you know that if you're importing animals for breeding, it is duty-free?
Okay, let's take notes.
If you're importing goats from South Africa,
It's duty-free.
it's duty-free. But try to import cars. or grasses. You see? So why is it like that? Because this is globally considered to be the surviving business. Surviving business, the business is surviving. No, I'm meaning it is surviving all our lives. We are dependent on it. What we call food security in the country, what we call security starts with food security. 2 things. Armory, second, but first is what? Food. If you have these 2 things in war, then comes the third one, which is fuel. 3 things. But even if you don't have fuel, but you have food and armory, you can win the war. Lavayo, I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be at the farm. It is the most profitable business. It is the oldest business. It is the most recommended business because everyone must pay a visit to a farmer. If you don't come physically to my farm, you'll eat my food. You have still visited me. If you eat food at Mbuzichoma restaurants in Mbarara, Masaka, Gomba, and Kampala, and Tinda, ladies and gentlemen, you have not eaten food from Mbuzichoma, you have eaten food from my farm. Now my question is, why are we not making money as farmers? The answer is, the best fertilizer, we don't apply it.
The farmer's food.
We apply the good fertilizers. We don't apply the best fertilizer. must have a permanent vet
On the farm.
on the farm.
On call full time.
Which hospital has no doctor? That is not a hospital. That is a clinic. Hey. Now, what did you It is a clinic. Now, what qualifies it to be a hospital? It is serving many patients at the same time.
That is something. Yeah.
Right? Now, which many patients are not 300? 300 goats, those are many patients. So, if this person is not permanently there, you will not curb the problems as and when they come. Some problems will come when it is too late. That is why I discourage you so much to do a farm less than 100 goats, because below 100 goats, you'll not be able to pay this gentleman who is doing the veterinary services at your farm.
Full time.
If you try to call Shira, who is the only vet in the whole sub-county, she will come tomorrow but one. And tomorrow but one, you have already lost 3 goats.
That have already affected another 10 goats.
Thank you. If not the whole herd. I was once, I think I was on Spark TV. I was doing a show. You see, are you seeing that I have my phone here? You can't take it. I was doing a show on Spark TV. I saw a message. Then I saw a call. I caused the presenter to stop the show, took the call, and they told me 5 goats have died. And 16 others are lying down, almost also dead. That is where the show ended. They went to a short commercial break, and I never returned. What did I do? I ran at 1,000 miles per hour. Ask me, what did I use? Reached here, I found 270 goats lying down, all of them. What had happened? Poison. My vets were trying, but because we all joined efforts, I was able to rush. We saved about 254. Only 16 more died. So out of the 300 goats, we lost only 21. And all of them were poisoned.
By a who or by a what?
That is not the point. Because anytime it is happening at your farm.
It taps into the aspect of security.
Pardon?
It taps into the aspect of security.
No. An ill motive. Banks have been stolen.
They have been robbed.
You get? Yeah, they have been robbed. And that does not mean security is not there. Because this person, what they did, the goats skipped from my farm and went to their garden. So he held a grudge and went to their water at night.
Oh, the goats crossing over?
Yes, poured poison in the water. So, right now we are all in chaos and whatever crisis management. But I am telling you that it is very, very important to have a veterinary person. Because I found these goats were given first aid. And also myself, I'm a permanent person. That is why I was able to arrive in less than 1 hour from Kampala to here in less than 1 hour. You get my point? How many people are ready to respond as people? So silly mistake is to think that they're expensive. When you lose goats, it becomes actually more expensive.
More expensive.
You need to have a target for the farm. How much are you supposed to earn this year? What is your target? What are you going to earn? What is your KPI for your people? Because poor management is going to bring a lot of trouble. If these guys don't have a target, if they are not on pressure to achieve something, then what is it? What is it that you're doing? They say, if you don't know the road that leads you to where you're headed, any road is right. You're going to be like a polythene. Have you seen polythene taken by air? Endless what? Endless movement. So if they arrive at point B, Since they don't have a direction, they don't have their destination, they are already home. You can't ask them why do we not make profits? Were they supposed to make profits in the first place? Before, this is early 2026. Make sure you have targets for the end of year. My people have a half-yearly program. They must hit targets every 6 months.
So every 6 months you appraise them.
Yes.
Make sure that they've hit the targets that the farm is supposed to hit. Because at the end of the day, the goal is.
And actually, most people, their payment is dependent on that.
Which is understandable, really.
Yes. Yes. For example, if you don't hit the target that you're supposed to get, we are going to sit down. How much more are we left with? The how much more we are left with is the how much more you lose. Percentage-wise. And should you perform better than what you're supposed to get?
As should be.
Yes.
Well, the end game is finding the gold in the seed. Obed has found his gold in goat farming, and it's undisputed.